Welcome back to Live at 5. Thanks for being here. We have a special visitor all the way from Ottawa. This is Paul Denise, who is specializing in home renovations, especially older homes using modern techniques. Thanks for the effort to be here, Paul.
Thanks for inviting me, Bill.
Your process that you use is relatively new, and it's not even in this market. It's pretty special to this region.
That's correct. That's correct. It's we're restoring 100-year-old window technology, which is the old double hungs, using steam.
Explain.
Well, what we do is we harvest the moving part of the window, which is the up and down sash part. We stick it in a steam box for about half a day. We let it dry out for about a day, and then we scrape it with a carbide scraper that's attached to a vacuum hose, so it collects
and there's no dust then?
It collects all the lead dust and everything. And with this process, we're able to harvest the wavy glass, that funny wobbly looking kind of glass. And you can see here we're putting an interior storm into the opening. And with that, we can do that for almost the same cost as a brand new window.
So you can retain the integrity of that old-timey glass then, because people don't want to lose that, if it's especially if it's like a heritage home or something.
That's correct.
What makes that glass so?
It's called non-Pilkington glass. Pilkington made a process that made absolute flat glass, so they used to float glass on mercury, so it used to get this sort of little undulating look. Okay. Now we call it crappy glass, and or we used to call it crappy glass. Now they call it heritage glass and charge us twice as much for it.
Really? So they can still produce it?
They can still produce it, but it's a little more time-consuming, so they charge twice as much for it.
Are you seeing a big blip in business with older homes? We're talking about Kingston here, so a lot of older homes, a lot of limestone.
I think a lot of people are attracted to older homes, and the reason why is they're really a one-of-a-kind item. Like, you'll never find two homes the same. They're like, you know, if you buy an antique, you know there's only like a very limited number of that type of particular style out there, and therefore I think that's why people feel strongly attracted to it.
Often though, a lot of these older homes here, energy efficiency comes into question.
Yeah.
Because they never thought about it back then.
So now we can take these older windows, and with about $15 worth of weather stripping, we can make them within about 5% air tightness of a brand new window.
These older ones?
These older ones.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you bring here?
I brought an example of
so talk about the before and after here.
Okay, so this is a house that's getting an award on Saturday for the window restoration.
Bragging. Look at you bragging, getting an award.
Or I'm not getting the award.
Okay.
It's actually the client's getting an award. It's in the city of Gatineau or Hull, and we went over on the Quebec side because there's no one else doing this type of work, and we restored all the windows. We repainted the porch and the big pinnacle there, and also replaced one of the columns on the right-hand side there. But we did about, again, for the same cost of a brand new window, yet the window technology will last 100 years. You can be hard-pressed to find a manufacturer and a warranty that lasts 20 years for a brand new window.
We just saw another before and after here. Where was this done?
Again, in Gatineau. Same location.
And with the money they save, that particular person, they could take their little savings and go to the Casino Lac Limy. maybe parlay those savings.
Yeah, I guess so. Hopefully expand them.
Okay, now here's something that you brought in as a quick example.
Okay, this is an example of a modern storm, but it looks like a traditional storm. So if you look in the back side, you can see these removable panels. You can put a screen in, or you can put a piece of glass in. So this storm stays on top of the window all year round, so you don't have to lug the heavy storms up to the top to change them.
Interesting, and there's all different kinds of catch mechanisms.
Hardware, some mechanisms, stainless steel hangers that you can put on top of them, and then there's a stainless steel hook, and there's a little number so you know which one goes where in case you get them lost.
Interesting, and for cottages too, as well. Okay.
That's great.
Well, listen, thanks for being here. You got to head back to Ottawa. I'm sure work on some more homes there. But for more information on Paul Denise's ventures, you can head to our website, look for the guest and segment info. There is a link.